Picture this, it's a warm summer evening in 1957. The sun is setting over Main Street, America, and cruising down the boulevard comes a vision that would define an entire generation's automotive dreams. Chrome gleaming, fins cutting through the air like a rocket ship, and the top down to catch every breeze. This is the 1957 Chevrolet Bel Air Convertible, and today, we're diving deep into why this machine became the ultimate symbol of American optimism and automotive excellence. The year 1957 was magical for Chevrolet. Coming off the success of their groundbreaking 1955 redesign, General Motors knew they had something special brewing. But nobody, and I mean nobody, could have predicted that the 57 Bel Air would become one of the most beloved cars in automotive history. This wasn't just transportation, this was America's statement to the world. We'd won the war, the economy was booming, and the future looked as bright as the chrome on a Bel Air's bumper. Chevrolet's designers, led by the legendary Harley Earl, captured this spirit perfectly in sheet metal and dreams. Let's talk about that design, because holy cow, where do you even start? The 1957 Bel Air Convertible was pure automotive poetry. Those subtle fins weren't the outrageous rocket ships we'd see later from Cadillac or Chrysler, but they were perfectly proportioned, giving the car a sense of motion even when parked. The front end was pure aggression wrapped in elegance. Twin headlights nestled in chrome bezels that seemed to be squinting into the future. The massive chrome grille looked like it could part the seas, while the iconic Chevrolet bowtie sat proudly at the center like a badge of honor. But it was the side profile that really sold the dream. That long, low silhouette with just the right amount of chrome trim following the body lines. When you dropped the top on the convertible, you revealed one of the most beautiful interiors Detroit ever created: two-tone upholstery, chrome details everywhere, and a dashboard that looked like it belonged in a spaceship. Under that gorgeous hood lived some serious engineering magic. The base engine was Chevrolet's reliable 235 cubic inch inline-six, but that's not what people remember. No sir, what made the 57 Bel Air legendary was the small block V8, specifically the 283 cubic inch power plant that would become one of the most influential engines in automotive history. This wasn't just any V8. Chevrolet offered multiple versions, from the mild-mannered 185 horsepower two-barrel carburetor model all the way up to the absolutely bonkers fuel-injected Fuelie that pumped out 283 horsepower. Think about that, 1 horsepower per cubic inch in 1957. That was Formula One territory in a car you could buy at your local Chevrolet dealer. The fuel injection system was cutting-edge technology borrowed directly from Chevrolet's racing program. Only about 1,500 fuel-injected 57s were built, making them unicorns today. If you find one, you've basically discovered automotive treasure. But here's what made the 57 Bel Air Convertible truly special. It wasn't just a car, it was a lifestyle. This was the car that took families on cross-country vacations, the car that young couples drove to drive-in movies, the car that represented everything America wanted to be in the late 1950s. The convertible version took that experience and cranked it up to 11. With the top down, you weren't just driving, you were making a statement. You were showing the world that you'd made it, that you understood what the good life was all about. The ride quality was surprisingly good for a car of this era. Chevrolet's engineers had worked hard to balance comfort with handling, and the result was a car that could cruise the highways in comfort but still put a smile on your face when the road got twisty. The 1957 Bel Air Convertible didn't just sell cars, it sold dreams. Hollywood noticed, and soon these beautiful machines were appearing in movies and TV shows, cementing their place in American culture. From American Graffiti to countless other films, the 57 Bel Air became shorthand for American automotive excellence. Hot rodders discovered these cars early on, and the lightweight small block V8 became the foundation for countless custom builds. The aftermarket support that exists today for these cars is absolutely incredible. You can literally build a brand new 1957 Bel Air from reproduction parts. So what separated the 1957 Bel Air Convertible from every other car on the road? It was the perfect storm of timing, design, and engineering. Chevrolet had finally figured out how to build cars that looked expensive but remained affordable. They'd created an engine that was both reliable and powerful. And they'd wrapped it all in bodywork that looked like it came from the future. The build quality was solid, the styling was timeless, and the performance was genuinely exciting. This wasn't just Detroit's attempt to build a pretty car. This was a serious automobile that happened to be drop-dead gorgeous. Chevrolet built approximately 47,562 Bel Air convertibles in 1957, making them relatively rare even when new. Today, finding a good original example will cost you serious money. Pristine fuel-injected cars can bring six figures at auction. Even project cars command respect in the marketplace. But here's the thing about values. They're not just about rarity. The 1957 Bel Air convertible is valuable because it represents something more than transportation. It's a rolling piece of American history, a reminder of when the future seemed unlimited and style mattered as much as substance. The 1957 Chevrolet Bel Air convertible wasn't just a car. It was America's love letter to the automobile. It represented optimism, style, and the belief that tomorrow would be better than today. Whether you're a hardcore car enthusiast or just someone who appreciates beautiful design, it's impossible not to admire what Chevrolet accomplished with this machine. Nearly 70 years later, the '57 Bel Air convertible still stops traffic. It still makes people smile. And it still represents everything we love about the golden age of American automobiles. In a world of computer-controlled, wind-tunnel-tested modern cars, there's something magical about a machine that was designed with heart, soul, and an unshakable belief in the power of style. That's the legacy of the 1957 Chevrolet Bel Air convertible. Proof that sometimes, just sometimes, everything comes together perfectly to create something truly timeless.